Safeway's making summer fun again.
Because during the Safeway Summer of Savings, we're giving away a trip for 4 to Orlando every day through Labor Day, and every week a Ford Mustang convertible.
Just use your Safeway Club card to be automatically entered for a chance to win.
Plus, every time you spend $250 with your Safeway Club card, you'll receive a savings award good for 5% off a future shopping trip.
The Safeway Summer of Savings. Oh, it's something you don't want to miss.
Hello. They're building over there is an abandoned Safeway on Southeast Mill Plain Boulevard in Vancouver, Washington. So let's take a look at it. Shall we begin? You can see the label card that one says Safeway. Pretty cool. The store fence office isn't surprising. I ran across the fence anyway. Here's what the inside looks like. Wow, it's totally empty in there, but most of the lights are still on. Over there is where the meat dealer would have been. Surprisingly, there's still a few pictures hanging right above it. Aside from that, I have a bit of history about this place. This building was originally a food wall, part of Japan's attempt at a discount grocery store. Unfortunately, it didn't last long. In 1993, Safeway took over the building after relocating from Columbia Square across the street. Sometime in October 2018, an article mentioned that the Safeway was supposed to close by December 1st because the rent prices were going up. Then a month later in November, an article gave an update of the store stating that they may not close after all. They had talks with the landlord to resolve an issue that had something to do with the rent and whatnot. There are a few cowboys lying around here. In the end, Safeway was able to continue operating for several more years, and then in 2024, a car dealership bought the building. Safeway eventually started a liquidation sale in late 2024 and finally closed its doors in either December or January. Some people were saying that the Safeway wasn't doing well in the area. The store was oversized, had a huge parking lot, and the inside felt dead, even in a quickly growing Vancouver, especially considering there are a few nearby stores like Winco, Walmart, and Vermeer. One person said that turning this building into a car dealership would be a perfect fit since it's flat, easy to see, and things here would do well in this area. I mean, the car dealership taking over this spot might not sound like a bad idea then. There would have been shopping carts here. I wonder if this store hadn't come with a lease agreement and shut down in 2018. Maybe this building could have become a different business by now, or perhaps it might have stayed vacant for years. That's just a thought. I wasn't expecting the store to be out of business at all. Got loading docks here. Anyway, after the Safeway closed for good, there was an auction event here on January 6th. I actually came here on that day, looked inside the entire store with its empty shelves and fixtures, and strangely enough, the Wi-Fi was still working. Unfortunately, my experience being inside wasn't great, and here's why. I tried to do some filming, starting at the main entrance and heading to the meat dealer I showed you earlier, but I was too obvious and didn't go undercover since there weren't many people inside. When I went to the stock room after the deli, I don't know where a bidder came after me and asked what was I doing. I told him I was making a video of the fixtures in the building. He then asked if I had permission to film from the store, and I said no. At the moment, I should have made up a lie about the video, and he likely would have let me go, but I wasn't prepared. He got angry and told me not to film the building, only to take pictures of the items. I stopped recording after that. He also wanted to know what my intentions were, So I made up an excuse that it was for a research project. I pretended to acknowledge the order he gave me, and he left me alone for a few minutes. So I went back to the 0th floor, and when this same guy came up to me again and asked if I have already downloaded videos, I told him no. His facial expression grew even more serious and thought I was lying. He firmly told me something along the lines of, if you post them online, I will find you. I didn't say anything and just walked away, leaving the building to take extra precaution. The video looked to be in his late 50s or early 60s. He was definitely grumpy and went way too far with what he said to me. So if you do end up finding me through this video, Mr. Bitter or whoever you are, I just hope you understand that we as bloggers are here to document closed businesses and preserve history for future generations, not to cause problems for anyone, just to give peace of mind. Here's the inside look at the old convenience store. Still some pictures left behind. Surprised nothing has been sold. I am assuming that they're over there at the bathroom. Could be wrong though. Aside from that, it's interesting to see gas pumps around here. Pretty sure the gas tank beneath the concrete is empty. Got business hours in the door. Haven't seen an abandoned Safeway for a while until now. It's hard to find them vacant since they're rare. I have few videos at abandoned Safeway throughout the years. If you haven't seen them yet, check them out in the description below. More gas pumps over here. This gas station closed back in November 2024, according to the info in the exterior what we said earlier. Journal writers decided to close early before the Safeway shut down for good. By the way, for anyone wondering what happened with the original Safeway across the road, it's now Walgreens in the Baxter Auto Parts. I never knew Safeway originally started at that spot many years ago. Supposedly, if the original Safeway had never moved here, they probably would have gone out of business. Man, if I hadn't gotten caught filming inside a closed Safeway, it would have made for some very interesting footage. Unfortunately, there's nobody inside right now. That would have been my very first video of me filming inside an abandoned grocery store on my channel. I have been wanting to do that for years, but I'm not sure if I'll try again, even if there's another auction somewhere else. What if the grumpy man is still around, sees me, and gets mad at me again? I believe he works for the company called Sam Auction. And that'll be it. That's gonna wrap up the video. Make sure to like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see you on the other side.